Of Wednesday as Aunt Ophelia, a character originally seen on the classic Addams Family TV series. Now, if you've been watching season 2, we predict this is going to be a pretty crazy take on that role.
It's good to be back.
Why are you standing like that?
I don't know, I felt heroic.
And it's back to Sacred Heart we go. The first teaser for the Scrubs revival is out with Zach Braff, Donald Faison, and Sarah Chalk. The show ended in 2010. The new episodes drop on ABC February 25th. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Sponsored by Progressive. We make the claims process easy, so you can get back on the road in no time. It's why over 43 million drivers trust Progressive. See for yourself at Progressive.com.
We're the Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is Rutherford Issues, hitting right at what matters most to all of us here in the heart of Tennessee. From Murfreesboro to Smyrna, Eagleville to Laverne, Leanna to Barfield, and everywhere in between. If it matters to you, you'll hear about it here on Rutherford Issues. Now your host, Brian Barrett.
Well, hey, hi, and hello there, fun lovers and truth seekers. Welcome in to Rutherford Issues here from News Radio, WGNS, powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Of course, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and as we all gather around the Thanksgiving table, MTE wants to thank you, its members. You're the heart of this community. From the MTE family to yours, here is wishing you a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving. It is hard to believe. It is Thanksgiving here in Rutherford County. Goodness gracious, where does time fly to? We have first Thanksgiving with the granddaughter this year. Looking forward to that and seeing everybody. My daughter's last Thanksgiving before being married. So, a lot to be thankful for this time of the year, and we hope that you are as well as we get ready for that. Thankful that high school football season continues. Thankful that we've got a semifinal that's all Rutherford County. Crazy. It's never happened before. Capacity of 5,000 at Ray Hughes Stadium is going to be challenged. I say this could be maybe the largest, the largest crowd we've seen, maybe. So it's going to be a fun night on Friday. Get a little Good Friday shopping in, see some football. Then you got the weekend, lots of good college football going on. So anyway, a lot to do over this holiday. Speaking of a lot to do, our friends over at Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift want to remind you they're going to be closed tomorrow and closed on Friday. But they're open on Saturday and Sunday with 30% off deals throughout the store. 9 to 7 on Saturday, 11 to 5 on Sunday. And our friends at Steered Straight 2 Furniture and Thrift wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. They're out on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Well, as I said, a lot to get to. We're going to be talking with James Price of the Better Business Bureau coming up here in just a few. So we've got plenty on the plate. Dalton's got your Rutherford Roundup coming up here in just a few minutes. So we need to get going here. Certainly do. So let's do that by telling you about our morning salutes. And today, for the Good Neighbor of the Day, the entire staff over at Domino's on Warrior Drive. How about this? They're today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbors of the Day for their friendly workers and quick turnaround on large orders. That's the staff over at Domino's on Warrior Drive. They came through for someone with a big order, it seems, and they wrote in to tell us about them and ask us to make them the good neighbor of the day. And that's all you have to do as well. Just text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 to nominate a good neighbor of the day. wgnsradio.com/good neighbor gets those to us here as well. Okay? So, a lot going on with that. Thanks to Ryan Flowers on 117 South Academy Street for the Good Neighbor of the Day nomination. Over the years, they've been very helpful to us here at WGNS. It's been probably 50 years or so. So if you text neighbor to our number, you can get the Good Neighbor nominations to us. wgnsradio.com/good neighbor. That's how they get here to you as well. Okay, so want to remind you that this Good Neighbor tribute is poured by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and honoring the neighbors who build up Rutherford County with their kindness and service. Well, how about the birthday club? Lynn Clayton is today's birthday club winner. Lynn is going to enjoy some banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue, 1920 East Main. Lynn, happy birthday. Here on this 26th day of November. Lynn Clayton celebrating a birthday. Thanks to our friends over at Slick Pig, 1920 East Main, where you can get the best barbecue, ribs, smoked wings. Yeah, they've got it all over at Slick Pig, plus some great homemade desserts. Don't want to miss out with those. That is for sure. Another quick reminder that the Murfreesboro Christmas Parade is coming up on Sunday, December 14th, and you'll be able to watch it on Big G TV, or if you go and participate, you can come back and watch it after the archive video of the parade coverage with John Dinkins, Dalton Barrett, and myself. That's coming up on December the 14th, 2 o'clock, and it is brought to you by our great community partners, Farm Bureau Insurance and Adam Tipton, Middle Tennessee Electric, Woodfin Funeral Chapels of Murfreesboro and Smyrna, and Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff. If you head to wgnsradio.com/parade, there's lots of information about it. You'll be able to watch right from that place or on our YouTube channel. You need to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications on our Big G TV channels. Like us on Facebook, where those are our main two that you'll see. If you're a Twitch person, you can find us there. But YouTube, Facebook, those are the most popular ones out there. And, of course, you can watch it at wgnsradio.com right from the homepage on that Sunday. Or, again, wgnsradio.com/parade. We'll have it up there for you. We're going to play back on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day on our Big G TV channels as well. And the Smyrna Parade, which is being emceed by the Tuesday Roundtable's very own Wayne Blair and Rick Hall, celebrating their 50th. We're planning to bring you that coverage from Smyrna on Big G TV as well. So, there you go with everything that we have going on. It is a busy, busy time of the year. So is the weather going to cooperate?
Now, here's your Rutherford weather forecast.
Well, let's just jump in and find out. We send you outside on Big G TV where it says, 50 degrees? Let's see if we've warmed up a little bit. Yeah, 52 at the Murfreesboro Airport, 50 at the Smyrna Airport, and that's last hour's reading there. So let's jump in, find out what we have forecast-wise for you. It's going to get chillier, that's for sure.
Well, Brian, it looks like skies will become mostly sunny here for this afternoon. We'll see temperatures holding rather steady. Northwest winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25. Then for tonight, increasing cloud cover with a low around 32. Thanksgiving Thursday, we'll see some sunshine, high 48 degrees. Friday, mostly sunny and a high around 43. Saturday, we'll have partial sunshine, a high around 51. Sunday, a chance for rain, cloudy, another high of 51. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Thank you, Jennifer, for the update. And we've got a lot going on here in Middle Tennessee, so we need the rain to stay out of here at least. This is a look at our Rutherford weather futurecast, and here is Turkey Day, 3 a.m. Looks like maybe a few rain showers, but then it just kind of disappears. So maybe that's just a glitch here. This is my first time looking at it. Looks dry on the 27th, 28th as well, so that's going to be good for our Friday night semifinal clash. Looks like our next chances of rain, this is Saturday afternoon, around 3 p.m. So, yeah, maybe just a tad early, but showers likely on Saturday night, Sunday as well. But those cooler temperatures are going to hang in with us. Monday, Tuesday highs next week, 43. It's the same high for Friday, so pretty consistent. Low 40s for highs, 30s, maybe even some 20s. Friday night, 23. It's going to be a chilly semifinal between Oakland and Blackman, that's for sure. That's a look at your Rutherford weather forecast, RutherfordWX.com. That's our weather channel, if you will, so you can like, subscribe, turn on notifications there. That way you're always informed on impactful and severe weather when it's happening, before it happens. You're going to get all the details there. And when we have watches, warnings, things of that nature going up, we're there to tell you about it. Tracking storms and maybe even that white stuff here in the near future. Who knows? It is the start of meteorological winter on Monday, for those keeping account. RutherfordWX.com, that's the website where we have all the social platforms listed out for you, or just search on your favorite RUCO Weather, RUCO Weather.
Good day, Rutherford County. This is Lee Colvin, financial advisor and CFP with Edward Jones. Let's get the latest business news from our financial desk.
U.S. equity markets moving higher today following a decline in initial jobless claims and solid September durable goods orders data. For the week, the U.S. market firmly higher, the S&P rebounding from a 2% decline last week. Leadership broad in early trading today. But the Dow up just ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday, building on strong gains for the week. Right now, the Dow is up 345 points at 47,457. S&P ahead 52, 68.18. And the NASDAQ has soared to almost 200 plus right now, 23,225.
From Wall Street to Church Street, that's the latest business news from the Edward Jones Financial Desk. I'm financial advisor and CFP Lee Colvin. Call 615-907-7056 or stop by our office on South Rutherford Boulevard in the Public Shopping Center.
Rutherford Issues on News Radio WGNS.
Rutherford Issues on Big G TV. Our Big G TV coverage overall brought to you by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic. For over, since 1949, what's that, 75 years? They've cared for thousands of families in Rutherford County, more than 20 specialties across several area locations. MMC delivers quality health care that fits your life. Here's your World News Check coming up right here on WGNS from CBS.
CBS Radio News.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper. On this big Thanksgiving getaway day, a ground stop is now in effect here in Chicago at O'Hare Airport due to the weather. A winter storm hits a large part of Minnesota. CBS News Minneapolis' Jonah Kaplan.
Wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour, blizzard-like conditions, more than 330 vehicles sliding off the road, spinning out, about 30 people injured in different crashes from this morning and into overnight.
Meteorologist Craig Allen.
The greatest challenge today is going to be from about Minnesota to Wisconsin to Michigan. There will be heavy snow, damaging winds, and all of this will be resulting in blizzard conditions in parts of these states. And you could expect major Midwest delays on the ground as well as in the air throughout the region and throughout the day today.
The Trump administration is acknowledging that a proposed peace deal between Russia and Ukraine still has a way to go. CBS's Nancy Cordes, traveling with the president, is in West Palm Beach, Florida.
The original plan called on Ukraine to give a fifth of its land to Russia, shrink its military by a third, and abandon any hope of joining NATO. After several days of talks, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky told European leaders he's happy with the plan that's taking shape, though sensitive issues remain.
U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff is due to visit Russia next week, and Secretary of the Army Dan Driscoll will meet with Ukrainian officials. The FBI has launched an inquiry into the 6 Democratic lawmakers who angered the president with a recent video. The military and CIA veterans urge members of the armed forces not to follow any unlawful orders. The president posted the 6 could potentially face the death penalty. CBS's Scott McFarland.
It's important to note, just because there's an inquiry doesn't mean it will turn into a criminal investigation. Plus, these members of Congress have a number of possible defenses. Military service members are not only allowed to disregard illegal orders under the Uniform Code of Military Justice, it is their duty to do so. On top of that, Congress has speech that is uniquely protected in the Constitution.
The new prosecutor overseeing the Trump-Fulton County, Georgia election interference case has decided to drop all charges against the president and all of his co-defendants. Hyundai is recalling 143,000 SUVs. WWJ's Jeff Gilbert says their rear cameras could fail.
The cameras in certain 2024 and 25 model year Hyundai Santa Fe's may not have been installed properly. The issue is with wiring that could become damaged and lead to no image being displayed. The issue is found through monitoring of warranty claims. No crashes have been reported.
This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I love a day on the water with friends, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sometimes holds me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with Skyrizi.
With Skyrizi, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi helps you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Hello, I'm Adam Tipton with Farm Bureau Insurance. For over 75 years, Farm Bureau Insurance has proudly served Rutherford County, helping protect what matters most to our neighbors. If you're new to the area or just new to us, please give us a chance to earn your business. Give us a call at 615-893-1213 or visit us at 818 South Church Street in Murfreesboro. Our agents and staff are ready to serve you. From our team to your family, we wish you a very Merry Christmas.
This is Shannon Woodfin Parsons from Woodfin Funeral Chapels in Murfreesboro and Smyrna. The holiday season can be very difficult. We want to wish everyone a happy holiday season, especially those who have lost a loved one. This is Shannon Woodfin Parsons with Woodfin Funeral Chapels, serving our community since 1893.
Driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated. SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and here are some of the top stories impacting Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Wednesday, November the 26th, 2025. Heightened concerns over public safety were front and center in Rutherford County this week as county commissioners met to discuss growing unease at public meetings. Commissioner Jeff Phillips cited a shift in tone and increased tension during gatherings, noting that a heightened sense of discomfort among officials has emerged. Commissioner Pettis Reed echoed those concerns, attributing the change to national issues seeping into local discourse and drawing larger, more vocal crowds. The Public Safety Committee is now working on revised safety protocols, and law enforcement may be more present at meetings when controversial topics are anticipated. An alarming incident involving an attempted theft at the museum inside the historic Rutherford County Courthouse added urgency to this conversation. Meanwhile, as Thanksgiving approaches, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and other parts of Rutherford County are participating in AAA's Tow to Go program, designed to prevent impaired driving during the holiday rush. Running from Wednesday evening, November the 26th, through Monday morning, December the 1st, the service offers free rides and tows within a 10-mile radius for anyone unable to drive safely. Open to both AAA members and non-members, the program serves as a crucial backup plan when designated drivers or ride shares fall through. With nearly 82 million Americans expected to travel and alcohol-related crashes remaining a top safety concern, AAA urges Rutherford County residents to plan ahead and prioritize safety. Oakland High School standout Craig Tutt has earned statewide recognition as one of the finalists for the 2025 Tennessee Titans Mr. Football Award in Division I, Class 6A. Tutt's exceptional season places him among Tennessee's elite high school athletes and highlights the strength of Oakland's football program. His teammate, Joel Wyatt, was named a semifinalist alongside Sean Bickifer of Providence Christian Academy, further showcasing Rutherford County's athletic excellence. Finalists were selected by a panel of sports writers based on athletic performance, academic achievement, and character. The winners will be announced at a special award ceremony at Nissan Stadium in Nashville on December 9th. Now in its 41st year, the Mr. Football program honors top players across 9 classifications, along with a separate award for the state's top kicker. This year's ceremony will be emceed by Titans play-by-play announcer Taylor Zarzor and live-streamed on the Titans website. Meanwhile, Murfreesboro residents are lighting up the season with the 2025 Murfreesboro Christmas Lights Map, an interactive guide featuring holiday displays throughout the city. Created by Crabtree Homes Group, the map is updated weekly and allows residents to vote for their favorite displays. Each vote also enters participants into a drawing for a $100 Visa gift card. Submissions and updates can be made via email or social media using hashtag BureauChristmas2025, with the map continuing to grow throughout December. This festive project also adds cheer and community spirit across Murfreesboro neighborhoods. The Metro Nashville Police Department's Organized Retail Crime Unit is cracking down on theft rings across Middle Tennessee, and its work has touched Rutherford County in recent months. Since its launch just over a year ago, the unit has identified 50 to 60 individuals involved in organized retail theft, many of whom were found reselling or trading stolen goods for profit. Authorities have also dismantled more than a dozen organized crews operating across the region. Over 1,200 cases have been cleared through arrests, with hundreds more pending warrants or district attorney review. One case that directly impacted Murfreesboro involved 29-year-old Sean Anglin Jr., who has a long history of retail theft. In September, Anglin led police on a pursuit along I-24 in Murfreesboro after ramming a patrol car. He faces 17 active charges and remains jailed without bond. His alleged crimes span multiple jurisdictions, with incidents involving high-value thefts from major retailers like Walmart and Lowe's. Meanwhile, in Rutherford County, a local resident narrowly avoided falling victim to a sophisticated jury duty scam, thanks to the vigilance of Circuit Court Clerk Melissa Harrell. A scammer posing as a federal official claimed that the man missed jury duty and demanded thousands in cash to avoid arrest. Harrell quickly recognized the scam and warned her friend before he sent money. Officials are reminding the public that law enforcement never demands payment by phone, and that any such communication should be reported immediately. Residents are urged to stay alert and share this warning throughout the community. That's all for now. For updates on these and many more local news stories, be sure to check out our website, wgnsradio.com, or follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook, as well as X. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to leave a rating or a review on Spotify and iTunes, a comment on YouTube, or share it with a friend. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.
It's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, let me tell you how they can show up for you. Whether I need help navigating a financial decision or just a question, I know I can pick up the phone and talk to someone who's right here in our community. In a world that's becoming more impersonal every day, it's good to know that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is always there with real people who care.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
This is Betsy Maples with Maples Realty and Auction. Auctions are such a fun and easy way to buy real estate. We've got lots coming up. Don't miss out on this one.
Absolute auction on a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home on nearly 1.5 acres with mature trees and plenty of room to enjoy the outdoors. The property includes a carport, several outbuildings, and a fenced backyard. See you Saturday, December 6th at 11 a.m. More details at maplesrealtyandauction.com.
Maples Realty and Auction.
Sold by Maples Realty and Auction.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I'm overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day. Our expanded office location is on Medical Center Parkway, just across the street from the hospital. If you've been injured, call us for a free consultation at 867-9900.
Well, all eyes on Turkey and then football, high school football semifinals, and for the first time in history, Oakland and Blackman will meet in the semifinals. The winner will move on to the state championship game for Class 6A. Our pregame coverage begins at 6:30 on Friday night with kickoff of 7 o'clock. Hope you'll join us. That's Friday night on WGNS. The Blue Raiders back in action for their final football game of the season at New Mexico State, 12:30 airtime on Saturday here on WGNS. And next week we start we add on to our high school coverage with basketball Tuesday, Friday, and hopefully football Saturday.
Access Tennessee News. I'm Will Dudley. Hundreds of thousands of Tennesseans on the move for one of, if not the busiest travel days of the year. Perhaps you're one of them. The Tennessee Highway Patrol says they're joining forces with local police to help monitor safety on the roads and keep traffic moving. Meanwhile, in the air, traffic patterns back to normal following the federal government shutdown. Do give yourself plenty of time ahead of your flight and stay with this station as Access Tennessee brings you updates today from Nashville International. It was a tough opening weekend for the regular firearm season for Tennessee deer hunters. While most people have been loving the warm November weather, many deer hunters are blaming the unseasonable weather for a lackluster hunting season. According to the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency's Hunter's Toolbox, it's an online database displaying deer harvest data. The harvest for the 25 opening weekend dropped almost 40% below that of last year. More news in 30 seconds.
Jumpstart your holiday shopping with a Little Linden Christmas, December 6th throughout downtown. Join dozens of arts and craft booths, along with our welcoming downtown stores, for a delightful Christmas shopping experience. Plus, enjoy a traditional Christmas tea, a hometown tree lighting, and Christmas parade to end the day. It all happens Saturday, December 6th, starting at 10 a.m. in beautiful Linden, Tennessee. Visit the Perry County Chamber of Commerce on Facebook for more information. We'll see you in Linden, December 6th.
A viral online video appears to show a woman trying to feed a bear in downtown Gatlinburg, and wildlife officials are issuing a stern warning to avoid interacting with wild bears. Although there's not a state law against it, there are ordinances in Gatlinburg and the Great Smoky Mountains that prohibit feeding bears. In Gatlinburg, anyone caught feeding the bears can be charged with a Class C misdemeanor and fined $50 plus court costs. And in the Smokies, visitors feeding bears can face fines up to $5,000 and 6 months in jail. Will Dudley, Access Tennessee News.
Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at wgnsradio.com.
We are back on Rutherford Issues, and today's program is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. And, of course, we are right here upon Thanksgiving, and MTE is proud to serve this incredible community and thankful for you, a trusted member. May your Thanksgiving be full of blessings and joy. Happy Thanksgiving from Middle Tennessee Electric. Well, we're headed to talk with James Price of the Better Business Bureau. And, of course, James, after Thanksgiving comes Christmas. And let's see, we've got tomorrow to enjoy, the eating and everything that goes with Thanksgiving. And then the shopping starts maybe even late Thanksgiving night, right?
Right into Black Friday. So happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, and to everyone else out there. But let's get right into this. And today's topic is going to be the naughty list, BBB's 12 scams of the holidays. And so, I'm tempted to start out with, on the first day of Christmas, my scammer gave to me.
Yeah.
Misleading social ads.
Yeah, exactly. Boy, there are so many of those that are out there. I mean, it's just like every time you open up social media.
Right. I mean, so this was number one on the list. So, you see them all the time. And, what's really ironic is I'm really seeing them start to pop up more on places like Facebook and that kind of stuff where you go, this is definitely a scam. There's just no way, So number one, misleading social media ads. As you scroll through your social media feed, you often see products advertised. Always research before you buy. BBB Scam Tracker can help you out on that. We have daily reports of people paying for items they never received, getting charged monthly for a free trial they never signed up for, or receiving items that are counterfeit, much different than what they was advertised. So, be very careful about those purchasings from anything online or social media. They are out to get you.
And, that's when you see this is the best deal ever and, save 80% and all those things that sound good, but be very wary.
Yeah. And if it's too good to be true,
it is.
Yeah, most likely this is where they get you. Oh, the hottest toy gift, whatever of the year. And it's, 50% less than I've seen it anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get that one. Well, no, you won't. You'll just be out 50% of your money. So on the second day of Christmas, social media gift exchanges. Each holiday season, this scheme pops back up. The older version was called Secret Sister. Newer versions of the scam revolve around exchanging bottles of wine, bourbon. Another suggests purchasing $10 gifts online. Another twist asks you to submit your email to a list where participants can pick a name and send money to strangers and pay it forward. There's even a twist about Secret Santa dog, where you buy a $10 gift for your secret dog. All these versions, participants unwittingly share their personal information along with their family members, friends, and they're further tricked into buying and shipping gifts or money to unknown individuals. It's also an illegal pyramid scheme.
Nearly roasted us.
Stick to buying your friends gifts from trustworthy businesses and check bbb.org before you buy anything. And this is a good time to plug in there. If you can, shop local. Our local businesses, they want to help serve the community for long periods of time, and there's nothing like going out and making some relationships with these local businesses. And as we covered on our last topic, November is Thank a Business Month. So what better way to thank a business than to go out and do some of your holiday shopping locally, where, we can keep, some of that money here in our community.
So social media gift exchanges, we've talked about misleading social media contacts, and during the holidays, there are all kinds of apps in the App Store that seem to pop up on your phone.
Yeah, Apple's App Store and Google, Google Play, they list dozens of holiday themed apps where children can go get a video, chat with Santa, light the menorah, watch Santa feed reindeer on a sleigh, or relay holiday wish lists. Review the privacy policies to see what information is being collected. Be wary of these free apps, as they can sometimes contain more advertising than apps that require a nominal fee. Free apps can also contain malware, so be sure to read the reviews as well. And so, the bottom line here is watch what your kids are doing and downloading apps, or what. I'm not just kids. Watch what we're doing.
Yeah.
Adults are just as will fall for those even more. Number 4, fake toll road collection texts.
I saw that one on the list, and I thought, somebody's been looking at my phone.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't think this is a holiday thing, but the other thing is that, people are driving long distances to visit family, and they're going through different areas. And so what a good time for these fake toll roads to come up and says, oh yeah, we did just travel or whatever. This is a con. Scammers impersonate a state road tollway collection service and say you owe fees and provide a link to pay and make your payment. If you receive a text, don't click on the text. Instead, if you think you may owe road tolls, verify your outstanding balance with the legitimate agency. Bottom line is that I've seen people give thousands of dollars on this. Actually, firsthand, people have called me and told me they got hit by these. One guy for more than $5,000 on a toll road scam. And it just so happened he had been in that state, but it was all a scam.
That's nuts. I a couple of years ago, trip to Florida. They have toll roads there. I didn't go through one, but I started getting those toll things, and I don't know. They just throw that out there to every phone number, and some it sticks to, that you've done that. And then you get to thinking, and then you click on the link, and that's the end of the business there.
Right. Yeah. Number 5, free gift cards. Nothing brings good cheer like the word free.
Mm-hmm.
Scammers have been known to take advantage of this weakness by sending bulk phishing emails requesting personal information to receive free gift cards. In some of these emails, scammers impersonate legitimate companies and the promise of gift cards to reward their customers. They may also use pop-up ads or send text messages with links saying, you were randomly selected as the winner of a prize. If you have received an unsolicited email with gift card offers, don't open it. Instead, mark it as spam and junk and delete it. However, if you open the email, don't click on any of the links. Overall, the bottom line here is people just don't give stuff away for free. There's a cost involved.
Sure.
Anytime you see the word free somewhere, I don't care where it comes from, somebody has to pay for it. And in this case, it would be you.
That is so true. So just be very wary of all of the things that we're talking about today. We've got James Price of the Better Business Bureau. It's the naughty list, the 12 scams of the holidays. What are we up to now here? I think we're up to number 6, right?
Yep, number 6, temporary holiday jobs. This comes down to employment scams, which consistently tops BBB's annual as one of the riskiest scams for people, especially ages 18 to 34 in 2024. If you're looking for seasonal work this holiday season, keep an eye out for opportunities that maybe seem too good to be true. Retailers typically hire seasonal workers to help meet demands of holiday shoppers. Shippers and delivery services are top holiday employees because the increased online orders and they need to be delivered. Job seekers need to be wary of employment scams aimed at stealing money and personal information from job applicants. BBB has an entire separate article on this at bbb.org. It talks about holiday job scams and employment scams. You got to be very careful about this because, don't pay any money for a job. Don't give any personal information, and especially don't give any information to somebody you haven't actually met face to face. The biggest one I see on this is a guy who came to me a few years back and said, hey, I got this great job offer. I'd had the whole interview via text message. and wanted me to and wanted to ask me if I thought it was legit. So no.
No, I don't think it is. Wow.
Number 7, imposter scams. Imposter scams can take many forms, especially during the holiday season when you may be purchasing and returning gifts. When shopping online, be on the lookout for fake look-alike websites created by scammers to trick people into downloading malware, making dead-end purchases, and sharing private information. If you're reaching out to a business on social media for customer support, watch for the fake social media accounts pretending to be customer service representative for a business. When in doubt, go to the business's website, find their social media handles, and use information to the site to reach out. I can't impress upon the fact that even if a deal looks good, you should still not follow the link. You should go to that company's website. The one I saw last year was there was an ad for Lowe's, and they were offering these toolboxes for $100 that were $1,000 in the store. So instead of clicking on the link, I just walked into the store and I said, "Hey, I want this," and they went, "Yeah, that's not us." And I said, "I knew it wasn't. I was just." But if you had it, I was going to buy it.
Sure.
But I'm only going to buy it in the store. I'm not going to buy it anywhere else. So, more reasons to shop local and be able to see people face to face,
And that goes with that same vetting. We've got just a couple more minutes left here on the 12 scams of the holidays, if you will. Fake charities, these kind of go hand in hand with imposter scams too.
Yeah, and the biggest thing I'll just say here is just watch out for them. You can always go to BBB's arm, which is called give.org. And what it does is it's a website where BBB checks charities out. I wouldn't give anything online unless you actually absolutely, check them out first. But I can tell you there's a lot of local charities right here that you can go and donate money to and gifts and that kind of stuff without ever having to donate online. So, reach out to if you feel like giving that kind of thing, do it locally, and a lot of churches do it too. Fake shipping notifications. This one's just like all year round, where they, they're fishing for information about text and package deliveries, trick people into paying shipping fees. Don't ever click on those. I mean, the bottom line here is if you ordered something and you want to track a package, you can always go back to originally where you ordered it from and do it that way. Another one big coming up, number 10, is Advent calendars. We're seeing more and more of these. CNN has a list of over 20 calendars, and many are not. I think you can find a lot that have to buy from some holiday wish list items. The same applies to popular activity kit. Easy, the biggest items in demand. Be very cautious when considering purchasing these toys from resellers on Facebook Marketplace and other platforms. Just be highly, highly careful. And the last one, number 12, puppy scams. Mm-hmm. Who doesn't like getting a puppy for Christmas? But many families are considering adding, a new pet to their household. However, be on the lookout for scams. Many would-be pet owners turn to the internet to find their future cat or dog, but experts say it's a shocking 80% of sponsored pet advertisements may be fake. 80%.
Wow.
Be sure to see the pet in person before making the purchase, and be very, very careful about what you do on that. So those are the 12 scams of Christmas without me singing through all of them.
Thank you for that too, by the way. But some very handy information as we go, head first into the holiday shopping season day after tomorrow. And as we wrap up, James, just want to make sure we wish you and the entire Price family a very happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you here in the not too distant future.
Thanks, Brian. Have an awesome day.
You too. James Price of the Better Business Bureau joining us today on Rutherford Issues.
Jennings. Subscribe to Big G TV. Local content that matters to Rutherford County.